Miss Combos with Laura
This is Full Combos with Laura Newseth.
Yahoo! And welcome back to Full Combos with Laura Newseth. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to the brand new Bloom Festival cards as well as the Find the Dream View cards. I know I'm a little bit late, but I did take the weekend off, so hopefully you guys are cool with that. So let's talk about the Leonid Focus event. We finally have Shiho 5, and let's take a look at the event summary. With the success of both of their performance and their appearance at Jam Fest and TV commercials, Shiho and the other members of Leonid feel like they're finally making a good and steady progress as pros. One day, an offer to perform as the opening act for a popular band's one-man live concert came up, which the girls later decided to take. Seems like the Leonid girls are moving on up, which is so exciting. But before we get to the actual event cards, let's take a look at the brand new Bloom Festival cards, starting with Honami. Yes, we have a brand new baby Honami, and she looks absolutely adorable. This is not the first time we've seen her. I mean, she's even made appearances in other Untrained cards, but here we have her reminiscing on future events. As we've seen with other Bloom Festival cards, you do get to see the characters when they're younger, just getting a glimpse of what to look forward to when they grow older, even though maybe when they're younger they feel like maybe life is not worth living. They kind of see a little glimpse to the future to just remind them to keep dreaming big and just keep pushing forward. I've already spoken about this in other Bloom Festival card reactions, so you can definitely watch those if you want to hear my thoughts. But I really do like this whole concept as someone who is older that kind of wishes I would have gotten a glimpse of what my future held for me. So yeah, I really do like the theming, and I have to say I really like the whole layout of this card and the scenery. It looks like Honami, obviously she is in a classroom, but the classroom looks a little rounded, almost like an observatory, kind of bringing in that, you know, astronomy aspect to it. And we do know Leonid has the constellations and all those like astrology things to them, so like it just kind of brings it full circle in my opinion. So from what I can see, and I self-admittedly do not know a whole ton about Honami, but I do see pictures of her and a dog. I see pictures of her and Leonid when they're younger. I see a few of them a little bit older. I do see a picture of the meteor shower as well. The magnets that are on top in the same like little board where Honami is standing have all the colors of the Leonid members, and the board on the back, I really cannot make the I can't really see. Dude, my vision is not the greatest, but you do see a bunch of memories, so there's that. Another thing that I really like about this card is that golden hour lighting just peeking through the windows. Like that golden amber lighting is honestly a dream for a photographer, but it just looks really, really pretty portrayed in these cards, so I really do quite like it. And like I mentioned earlier, I think little Honami just looks so damn precious. Oh my god, obviously I love her hair because I have a very similar haircut, and her outfit, ooh, she's so cute, so now that we looked at her untrained card, let's take a moment to look at her trained card, which honestly is such a beautiful card. This is the trained card. What the? First of all, when I saw this card, I thought it was Minori. I'm not gonna lie, I know a lot of people felt the exact same way. This just looks like Honami and Minori became one person. Not that I'm mad about that, because I have confused them several times. But I do have to say, this card is absolutely stunning. Everything from that ethereal lighting to how angelic Honami looks, the hair flowing, like it just reminds me a lot of the White Day Saki card. It kind of belongs in the same universe, I feel like. It's just so feminine and beautiful, and I love this so much. I also really do like the portrayal of the Leonid members as little songbirds as well. You can see the green bird that would represent Shiho. So I just feel like it's such a cute touch to see the other members of Leonid, but portrayed as little birds that Honami seems to be taking care of. Like, it's such a cute image. And I have to say, the background, absolutely stunning. It looks like a very Gothic cathedral. Like, I think I mentioned it in past videos, like maybe a while back, but I studied abroad in Paris, France, and there were a lot of these cathedrals that were very, very old and had very ornate Gothic, architecture, and the background just reminds me of those old churches. And Honami just looks like a goddess in this lighting and with this beautiful costume. Like, it's just such a beautifully composed card, and it makes her look so stunning, so caring, so nurturing as well. Like, just look at her facial expression, it's so soft. So I feel like this might just be my favorite Honami card so far. I think this is beautiful. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you have any other insights on Honami and things that you see, like symbolism, please let me know in the comments as well. Moving on to Luka's untrained card. Here we have Luka surrounded by a bunch of memories around her. The lighting is very soft, very cool tone. There's a lot of pinks, purples, and blues, which just complement Luka. And she just looks very at peace, I would say. Like, she just looks very happy and content with all of the memories that she's helped make for these kids that she's watching out for. And one of my Twitter mutuals, Earthy, which I know some of you are very familiar with Earthy. I know Earthy loves Luka, and they took the time to like go back and like find the cards that they're referring to. So take a look at this. Like, this is a dedication, I will say. I don't think I would have actually like matched a lot of these, so it's just very cool to see the callbacks to past cards and past events. And I just really love these Bloom Festival cards, especially when you get to see the virtual singers just reminisce on all these memories. I think it's such a cute like thing to witness as a Vocaloid fan, because I feel like these characters, these voices have been part of our memories, so to have them reflect on their own memories, it's kind of very special in a way. And here we have Luka's trained card, which is, oh my god, I know I've made it very clear how much I love the Project Saki artwork that includes a lot of flowers, and this one is just it's so beautiful. Oh my god, I don't even know where to start. I obviously love the flowers. I also love the way Luka looks. I think she looks stunning, but I also really do like the colors. They're contrasting, but they're so complementary as well, which is just, this is like a visual treat to my eyes. I feel like I just drank the most refreshing glass of like pink lemonade or something. Like, I love this. The card composition is just beautiful. Like, obviously Luka is the focal point, and I feel like her body language is just very relaxed, and her facial expression is also very relaxed, but they're just beautiful to see. Like, she just looks so feminine and gorgeous, and I just really do love this. But the whole background, like, everything just works in harmony in my opinion, so it's just such a visual treat. Like I said earlier, like, everything is beautiful. The flowers they're illustrated so, oh my god, they're so beautiful. Like, I just want to like honestly print this and like frame it. Like, it's that pretty. I really do like this, and I kind of wish Miko's Bloom Festival card would have been like flowery as well. But you know what, it is what it is. I can enjoy Luka's card for what it is, and I think this is easily one of my favorite cards that we've seen of hers, which is, I think she's gotten a lot of really great cards, but this one, I just really do love the colors and the flowers and Luka, and everything just works really, really well together. So now moving on to the Leonid Focus Event cards. I have to say, I watched the movie already. You guys know that I made a review, but all of these untrained cards remind me a lot of the performance that you'll see in the movie, and you kind of saw a little bit in the trailers as well. Like, if I didn't know this was the untrained card, I would have been like, hey, this is a pretty good trained card. Like, it just looks so much more elevated than what we saw obviously in year 1 and year 2 and even in year 3 of Project Saki. Like, this looks really, really good, and I feel like Shiho just looks like she's number 1 in the moment, number 2 she's looking confident and cool, and I just love her facial expression. Like, she belongs on stage. I really like the lighting as well. Like, it's very reminiscent of on-stage lighting, with just obviously a little bit more stylized. So you have like the bright like spotlight mixed in with some ambient lighting, and it kind of looks like there's motion to this card as well, especially with the background being a little bit blurry. Like, overall it just looks really, really cool. I do love this untrained. I think it's probably one of the coolest ones that we've seen so far. And if you thought the untrained card was cool, let's take a look at this trained card, which is, oh my god, I love this so much. It honestly reminds me a lot of the 4th anniversary card, especially with all of the contrasting colors, and it's just, I feel like the art style is very similar, except for the fact that the colors are a lot more contrasting in this new card, which I actually much prefer. It kind of looks a little inspired by pop art in a way. I'm getting a little bit of Andy Warhol vibes, but not exact vibes. But I really do like the contrasting colors. I love how busy the background is actually. But despite of how busy it is, like, everything's still quite organized. Like, there's organization to the chaos and all of the band equipment and the bass, and you have like the wires as well. Like, there's just so many different elements of backstage rock life, which I think is really cool to see. Also, I feel like Shiho just, again, looks like she belongs there. Her pose is just very calm, but very cool as well. I love her outfit, love her facial expression. Like, she just oozes coolness. And I know I've said this before on streams, but I feel like out of all of the Project Sekai characters, Shiho is just so effortlessly cool. Like, I love her. I feel like she's just cool. Also, a little random, but I happen to love the Green Yuri manga, and I feel like this card belongs in the Green Yuri. And it's not only the pops of green that are in the card, I just feel like the whole essence of like old school rock music, like, it's just like, I feel like Shiho would vibe with Mitsuki from the Green Yuri. Honestly, they're both quite similar, if I'm being honest. The next 4-star card belongs to Ichika, and here we have Ichika and Honami on stage rocking out. This once again reminds me of the movie's performance, which some of you will see in a few weeks. Like, it just looks like they're in the zone. Like, they finally have that confidence that, you know, rock stars need, and they just both of them look so cool on stage. Once again, just like with the Shiho card, I love the lighting. Obviously, it's a little bit brighter on both Ichika and Honami, as you would see on stage with the spotlight on them. But you also get to see some cool ambient lighting, like that blue lighting behind Honami. So I feel like it's just really cool. It kind of just looks like concert photography, if I'm being honest, and I do have some concert photography friends, so I get to see a lot of their raw footage. And it's very reminiscent of that raw footage. And here we have Ichika's trained card, which, dude, it is such a cool looking card. Once again, there is a lot to see in this card. The background is really busy, but it just works really well. You have all the guitars hanging on the wall. You have the wires. Again, a lot of stage equipment and speakers, and then you have a lot of artwork behind Ichika, including a lot of Miku like artwork and vinyl records and CDs. Like, it's just such a cool like background. Just like with Shiho's card, I really love that bright blue background and the contrasting colors, those pops of color as well. And Ichika just looks so cool. Like, she looks just like with Shiho, like she's oozing coolness. Like, she's just standing so straight up and confident, and she's doing the little winky face. Like, she just looks so cool. So overall, I'm a big fan of this one. Now for the last 4-star card, we have Miku looking over at her girls. Like, she looks like she's probably at the side of the stage, and she just looks really, really proud of them, as she should be, honestly. I feel like Leonid has come quite a long way since we first met them almost 5 years ago, which is crazy. So I just feel like this moment just looks really, really sweet. And here we have Miku's trained artwork, which is so cool. Again, like, the theming is very cohesive with this set. We have those bright pops of color. In this case, it's very much inspired by Leonid Miku's hair. We have the bright fuchsias and the teal, and it just looks so cool. And again, it has a lot of equipment that you see backstage. You have the speakers, you have a ton of guitars and the vinyl records hanging on the wall. Like, this is such a cool card, and I would say out of the 3 4-star cards, this one has the most pop art elements. Like, it looks very reminiscent of that time, but obviously, like, with a twist, with a Project Sekai modern twist. I do also have to mention that I'm a fan of her outfit. I think it's very cute. I also love the boots as well, and as you guys know, I love my short hair, and I feel like Leonid Miku with that bob, dude, I want this hairstyle for myself. I think it looks so cool, especially with that like bright magenta underneath her teal hair. Like, it just looks super, super cool. So overall, huge fan of this card. I think it's just, again, very pleasing for the eye. There's just so many colors and things to look at. The 3-star card belongs to Saki, and honestly, if I didn't know any better, I would have assumed this was a 4-star card because it's just as detailed as Shiho and Ichika's card. You get to see more of the stage and all the lighting behind Saki. Like, this is a big opening act opportunity. I mean, this is a pretty built out stage with a lot of lighting, actually, and she just looks like she's in the zone as well. And again, if I can mention the Project Sekai movie, it does remind me a lot of that Leonid performance scene, which I've been alluding to. It's definitely something to look forward to. And I just feel like, it's really cool to see Leonid look so confident on stage. And if you thought the untrained card was good, this is the trained card, which again just looks so cohesive with the rest of the set. Like, I am really, really digging this set as a whole. I love the bright teal like wall, and this one does have less backstage, like equipment, but it's still very detailed. We do have some speakers and a lot of keyboard and other musical motifs. I spy a CD player. There's a bunch of postcards as well. There's speakers, and Saki just looks super, super cute. I do have to say, I like this take on Saki's hair. Like, it's a lot more of a brighter, like lemony yellow hair, and then the tips are more orangey, which I think looks really cool. Actually, I would love to see a custom hairstyle with these 2 colors. I feel like it would look pretty cool. I don't know. I also really like Saki's outfit, and I think her overall pose and facial expression are quite playful, so I'm really liking this one. I think it's definitely one of my favorite 3-star cards that we've seen, and I'm definitely going to try to redeem for this one. I really do like it. And the 2-star card belongs to Rin, who's looking adorable, but honestly I don't have that much to say because there really isn't a whole lot for me to comment on. I just feel like her pose is very cute, it's very playful, and her facial expression is also really playful, but for the rest it's just kind of a little bit more plain, I will say. So that's it for this video. These two are the Bloom Festival cards. Let me know which one was your favorite one. If I had to choose between these two, honestly, it's a very hard choice because I think both of them are absolutely beautiful. But I do have to say I like the Luka card a little bit more. I just really like the colors and the flowers. I just really like the card as a whole. As for the Leonid cards, this set is just, oh my god, seeing them all together makes me so happy because it's cohesive. I love a good cohesive theme with, it just looks like a really well thought out set. If I had to choose a favorite, I definitely would have to go with Shiho. I think she just looks really cool and I just really like her as a character. I feel like she's easily like crawling up in my rank of Leonid characters. I feel like Saki has always been my favorite, but Shiho is just like a different level. Like, I don't know. Saki's cute, Shiho's cool. They balance each other. I feel like I guess both of them are my favorites from Leonid. But I also really do like the Ichika card. I love the Miku card. So I just really like this set, okay? So let me know which one is your favorite in the comments. And if you're pulling in this set, best of luck. I hope that you get the card that you want. And yeah, that's it for this video. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see you all very soon in my next one. Bye bye!